real life, fuck, I'm good.
And there's actually, there's still some good use cases with NFTs, in the process, other than just like the 10K like PFP projects. Like I see some guys from Aurora in here, like they're
20K now
building. Uh,
with
yes, I see.
Nakaminos.
Wait, who?
Nakaminos has 20K.
Oh,
That's the new
great.
NFT
Yeah,
collection.
fuck,
Yeah.
fuck that. Yeah, no, I'm more like interested in like I said, there's some guys from Aurora in here, which is a video game on Solana that
Oh yeah, yeah,
integrate
Aurora. Yeah.
integrates NFTs as well, and like things that they're doing are like the right way that NFTs can kind of survive these bear
Mm,
markets and like actually have utility. But like a lot of these PFP projects is more of just like a clout community thing, which there's
yep.
nothing wrong with that. I don't hate on it at all. It's just like
No.
that side of the NFT community just doesn't really appeal to me. It's a little corny.
Okay, okay.
I kind of like people that are actually building things and using the technology for something. Um, but yeah, with that being said, like even like Sappy Seals, Pudgy Penguins, whatever, they don't care what the price is. They're just repping their PFP, and that's I mean that's probably good for the space moving forward. It's great.
You know what? Yeah, we gotta have some people from those communities come in. I'm gonna try to recruit some of those guys.
Oh, that
Yeah,
that would be.
that's a really good
Yeah,
idea.
I'm friends with a lot of the big NFT influencers, so I am happy to connect.
Oh, I would love to
Which is
connect with them.
which is
Yeah.
which is ironic. Somehow I've networked myself deep within the crypto and the NFT crowd, and I like make fun of the NFT crowd a lot on my page, and they just don't get mad at me for some reason. And but like I'm good friends with all of them, so it works out. And sometimes I'll just jump in there. Huge, they have like huge Twitter spaces with like a
Oh, they
thousand
have
people, and I'll
huge. Yeah, yeah.
like
Their Twitter space is amazing. Yeah.
one of my little growth hacks for a while is like I would jump into like some of these big NFT spaces and like request speaker, and since I know them, they'd let me be speaker. I would never talk, but I would just get followers because I was speaker in the space. So
What?
I would just sit there. I would just
What?
sit there and like do
Oh
my
my
work for an hour.
God. Wait, so
So
you
like
be like the dead weight. They
dead
can't
weight,
get
yeah.
another
And
speaker in
and
because you're in there.
My PFP is ridiculous. So everyone's like, "Who the fuck is this?" So like, I would get followers that way for a while. I just,
My
I haven't had
God.
time to do that. But like, yeah. So like, I'm networked with the NFT community. I just don't really. I have NFTs, of course. Like, it's fun, but like, I've been having a lot of fun with like the Milady community lately. That's actually like a really fun community to play around with. But for the most
What
part,
is that
I'm not.
community like? What's the Milady community like? I haven't got
Uh,
involved. I know like Suzu just bought a Milady PFP.
he Yeah, Suzu
There's like,
followed me he followed me and DM'd me the other day really randomly. He like so he I think Suzu's trying to like he's identifying the people that he thinks can give him a good reputation again in the space, and he's kind of going that approach.
yeah, he's
So
following
he
me as
he
well.
and he has a Milady alt as well. So like because he
Yeah.
knew people would so he has Suzu, and then he has a Milady alt. So he's trying to I don't know what he's trying to do, but it is funny. Just the Milady community's very very weird. I'm like half and half on them. I think they're funny, but like
They had that rave in Eve Tokyo. I remember.
yeah,
Yeah, and
I was
apparently
just
it was
there.
like
Yeah,
most random fucking rave. How was it? Like
as
I've
I'm
had mixed reviews about that rave.
yeah I don't yeah they are what they are. I wouldn't
That's the
I
most vanilla answer I've
I
heard.
well that I yeah I don't want to. I have my lady homies, and there's no shade. It's just like a lot of the times I will say like I haven't been to a Milady rave in New York, which I've heard are actually pretty lit. But like
Oh, is it?
the like I went to one in Denver. I didn't actually make the one in Tokyo. I was in Tokyo, but I didn't make it to it. But like
Mm-mm.
the rave in Denver wasn't really a rave. It was just like a warehouse with loud music and a bunch of homies talking. You know what I mean? It was cool.
Oh,
I
okay,
loved
okay.
it.
Yeah, it's
Like
good, good
I
vibe.
got to meet
Yeah.
a lot of anon people I haven't met before. It was super cool, but I wouldn't call it a rave. But the
Ah,
Milady
okay,
raves
okay.
are they're legendary. I mean, they're that it's
Are they?
the
Okay. I gotta
like
check them out then.
I mean the idea of them are like that the aura around the idea of a Milady rave is still pretty huge.
Mm.
Yeah, and the community is interesting, and there's a lot of derivative projects like branching off, like the schizo posters and like Remelios and all of that, and like just really fun communities. There's a lot of controversy around some of it. A lot of the community, not exactly aligned with idealistically in a lot of ways, but like they're
Okay.
really. I'm not really someone that gets offended by really anything, so I think it's all hilarious. But yeah, it's just been a fun community to kind of
And
like
that's a
be.
good mindset. Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah,
everyone needs to have that mindset. Like, just take life a little less seriously, right? Like, yeah, I think that's a key to being funny as well. I feel like you gotta take
oh yeah.
life less seriously. Yeah, yeah.